guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be my 2020 favorites. Now, so right off the bat, I am gonna say this year was obviously a crazy one, and a lot of the year I wasn't even really wearing makeup, as I'm sure a lot of you guys weren't either. So this yearly favorites is going to be a little bit different. I mean, there are still a good amount of products that I have to talk about. Although this year was a lot different than most years, I still wanted to do this video for you guys, but I'm going to keep it real in this video. There isn't like a ton of newer products. These are just products that I really found myself using a lot this year. I do have mostly makeup, but I have some body, skincare, hair care, and all that. So if you guys are not subscribed to my channel, I would love if you would do so. And yeah, let's just jump right in. So I'm going to start with face products from like primer, foundation, and kind of like move in order that way. So the only primer that I really used this year was the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Oil. I actually really love this product, especially in the summer. I feel like this just makes your skin look so dewy and glowy, and it looks amazing on like bare skin. So if you have a day where you don't want to wear any foundation but you want your skin to look glowing, this stuff is amazing. So I usually apply like one drop to each cheek and kind of blend it out, and I love this before foundation. It really makes my foundation melt into my skin, and it's just an amazing product. So if you have dry skin, I think you would love this product. Okay, so moving on to foundation. So this is going to be the category that is a little bit different. We shut our salon down, I think it was middle of March, and we didn't open back up until June. So I was not working for 3 months, which was nice, but it was weird. So I really wasn't wearing like a ton of makeup. So this isn't really technically a foundation, but it kind of is. So this is the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Cream, and this is in the shade Light. I kind of mixed between light medium. In the summer I was using light medium, and around now I like to use the light shade. So this is my all-time favorite CC cream. It is so good. It has amazing coverage. So it gives you like the really nice coverage, but you can still kind of see your freckles through in the summer. And so this product I used pretty much the entire year because it was easy to apply. It didn't really cake up on my face underneath my mask, and I just really enjoyed it. So this was like my top love, I would say, for this year. But the other product that I wanted to talk about, actually by Colourpop, this is the Pretty Fresh Foundation. This is another go-to. So I would usually switch between both of these. I would say this one gives a little bit more coverage, but this one is really nice as well. So this one is in the shade Medium 9W, and this has hyaluronic acid in it, and it's a tinted moisturizer. So it's not really technically a foundation. So this is amazing. It feels so nice on the skin. It doesn't have like super full coverage, but I really loved using this, especially because even though I was going back to work and I wanted to have like a full face of makeup on, I didn't want it to feel suffocating underneath the mask because I am a hairstylist, so I wanted to look put together. And even though you have a mask on and you can't see underneath, I still did, you know, put foundation on just because I wanted to feel good, you know what I mean? So instead of doing like a full coverage foundation, I really liked to mix between the Colourpop and the IT Cosmetics. Now, with that being said, there were days that I really wanted to feel put together and glam, even if I wasn't going anywhere. Like there were days I just wanted to feel like myself and just do a full face of makeup. So these were the two foundations that I really went for when I wanted that like full coverage look. It's what I have on my skin today, and I like to mix these two together. So this is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation. This is a throwback, but I love it. And then this is one of my all-time favorite foundations ever, and this is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Stick Foundation, and this one is in the shade Sand. So this one's a little bit darker and warmer, so I like to mix the two because it gives me like the perfect shade when I am self-tan. The HD foundation, I am in the color, I think it's Y245, so it's kind of like a lighter shade. So I like to apply the stick directly to my face, and then I will go in with my sponge and apply this directly onto the sponge, and then kind of go in and blend that together. It gives such a gorgeous, flawless finish. So these were the two foundations that I really went for this year when I wanted like full coverage. Sometimes I would use this one on its own, but I really love these two mixed together. So next up for concealer, I really didn't play around with any new concealers this year. So of course I was using my Tarte Shape Tape concealer all the time. This is such a good concealer, you guys. I know so many people either love it or hate it, but I am definitely someone that loves this concealer. I think it gives amazing coverage. Yes, it can get a little cakey, but I don't apply that much. I just kind of apply a little bit, blend it out, and then set it, and I just think it lasts amazing throughout the day, and it just really covers everything. So this is definitely my favorite concealer. So I didn't stop using that, but I did want to try this concealer. This came out, I want to say this came out this year. I don't remember when I purchased it, but this is the DIOR Forever Skin Correct Concealer. This is in the shade 2N. This one's a little bit darker. I'm not used to using like a darker concealer on my under eyes, but I like to mix this with the Tarte Shape Tape. So I will apply like a little bit of the lighter Tarte Shape Tape, and then I will go in with this for like kind of like right underneath over here, and I will blend them out, and they mix together really, really nicely. And this is a really, really nice concealer. So there were days that I did use this one on its own, but it doesn't give the same amount of coverage as the Tarte Shape Tape. So I will say that, but these two were definitely my go-to loves for my concealer. All right, I'm gonna jump into some cream products for the face. This I feel like I've talked about so many times on my channel. This is the Milk Makeup Matte Bronzer Stick. This is such an amazing cream bronzer. I used this so many times this year. There were days where I just threw on the CC cream, threw on some cream bronzer, and called it a day, and this is just amazing. The color is spot on. This one is in the color Baked. So that is the color of it right there. This product just blends out like a dream. What I do is I just put it on the spots that I want to bronze or cream contour, and then I will go in with my sponge and just blend it in, and it blends out amazing. I would say this is like one of my most used products in my makeup collection. Like, I'm not even kidding you. I use this all the time. It makes things so quick and easy. Just slap it on, blend it out, and you don't even need to apply bronzer sometimes. So I use this a lot, especially if I was going to the gym and I just wanted to like look put together. I would just throw on the CC cream, throw this on, some concealer, a little bit of mascara, and I was good to go. And then the other cream product is actually kind of fairly newer. So this is Rare Beauty. So this is Selena Gomez makeup line. This one is in the color Joy. This is so well loved by so many people. It is an amazing product, you guys. So the doe foot has like this little slant right here, and the color of this is such a beautiful like coral shade. It's so gorgeous in the summer. A little goes a very long way. Like, I obviously applied way too much, but you can see how pigmented it is. And I do have it on my cheeks today mixed with another blush, but it blends out so good. The way that I like to apply this is to apply it on the back of my hand and like really rub it in and blend it in, and then I use whatever's left over on my finger and I'll just kind of tap it on my cheeks, and then I'll just blend over with a beauty sponge just to like get the excess off. But it is such a gorgeous color, you guys. As you can see, it kind of like stained my hand a little bit, but it is so gorgeous. Such a pretty summer shade. Probably my top one cream blushes I've ever tried. I'm not like a huge cream blush kind of girl because I feel like sometimes they can be hard to blend out, but this is really, really good. It is very pigmented, so you have to be very careful. All right, next up for bronzer. There was only like two bronzers that I kind of went back and forth with. So the first one is the Fenty Beauty Shady Biz bronzer, and as you can tell, I'm already hitting pan. This is a very well-loved bronzer. It's just a really nice shade. Like, it's not too warm, it's not too ashy. It's like the perfect undertone, and I just really enjoy it. I just think, I don't know if you guys will be able to see that, but if you have a skin tone similar to mine, I think the shade would be really nice on you. It's just really nice. It's buttery. You know how sometimes bronzer can be a little bit blotchy sometimes? This one does not get blotchy ever. I just really love the formula. And then this bronzer I used for days that I really just wanted kind of more of like a glow and to look like lit within, and this is by Hourglass. This is the Ambient Lighting Bronzer in Luminous Bronze Light, and I know this can be pretty pricey, but I feel like these bronzers will last you forever. Like, I feel like I've had this for quite some time, and I still haven't hit pan, and I've used this a lot. Sometimes I'll even go in with this on top of like another bronzer, and I'll quickly apply it just like in this section. Like I love to apply this like on the tip of my nose because it gives a little bit of like a glow, and you just look so healthy. So these were definitely the two bronzers that I used the most. And then for powder blush, you guys, not much has changed at all. Like, I've used this blush for so long, and I don't see myself using a different one. Like, I just love this shade. So this is by MAC, and this is in the shade Peaches. I've talked about this so many times. It is the perfect peachy blush. Like, it looks good with any makeup look. I have it on today on top of the other cream blush that I was talking about, but it is the most perfect peachy blush. Like, it just looks stunning on everybody, I feel like. It is so good, and the formula is amazing, so it's just a great blush. So I do want to quickly talk about this because I use this a lot as well. This is the Smashbox Contour Palette, and I use this quite a bit this year. I feel like this was the only contour palette that I really reached for, and I love to mix these two shades together. I use this to contour my face, my nose, and all that, and sometimes I will go in with this shade right here and brighten things up if I feel like I need to, but I definitely use this a lot this year, so I did want to mention that. And next up for powder, you guys, I had so many days where I just didn't even set my foundation because I was going for more of like a kind of like no makeup look, and sometimes powder can kind of defeat that purpose. So there were a lot of times I didn't wear powder, but when I started going back to work and I had to wear the mask, I realized quickly that setting your face was like a must, or else your makeup would just slide everywhere. So the one powder that I just really love, this powder is insane. It is so good. So it's by ILIA, and it is their Fade Into You Soft Focus Finishing Powder, and they are not joking when they say soft focus. It just really diminishes like any pores to your skin. So I apply this underneath my eyes, on my forehead, and kind of like the center of my face, and it really just gives you an airbrushed finish. It is amazing what this powder does. I don't know what is in it. I don't know how they do it, but as soon as this powder hits your face, you look airbrushed. Like, it is insane. So I was using this very slightly though because it is a smaller amount and it's pretty expensive. So there were a lot of days I used like a more affordable, like the Maybelline Fit Me loose powder. I liked to use that to like set under my eyes. So I definitely used this product sparingly because I didn't want to go through it. So I did use this on more days that I wanted to look flawless and airbrushed, but on other days where I just wanted to like quickly set stuff, I use just like a mixture of all of my powders. Like, there's so many powders that I have that I just would quickly use that I didn't really feel the need to like share in my favorites. But this is the powder that really stood out to me this year, and I needed to share it with you guys. And then as for setting the rest of my face, I've been really liking setting my face with pressed powder. So I go in with like a big fluffy brush, and I will just kind of set the rest of my face. And the powder that I've been loving is actually by Maybelline, and this is an old product. Like, it's nothing new, but I really like it. So it's in the shade 220 Natural Beige, and it's the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless, and I just think this looks really good on the skin. As you can see, I have hit pan. I will go in with my IT Cosmetics. It's like a big fluffy brush, and I'll just kind of press this all around my face just to set everything, especially if you're wearing a mask. And it just kind of like brings the look together and kind of melts all the makeup together. So really have been loving that product. And then for highlighter, there was really only one highlight that I used this year, and it was the JOUER Citrine powder highlight. And this actually broke, and I had to like repress it in, so I'm trying to be very careful, but this highlight is insane. If you want to be glowing from across the room, this is your highlight. It is so intense, you guys. I love to use this under my brow bone. I don't know if you guys can see, but that glow right there is this. The glow on my cheek, this. I love this for my nose highlight when I like to put like a little drop on my nose. I'm gonna add more. It is so pigmented and so good. So this was the only highlight that I really reached for, and it is amazing. You guys know the setting spray will never change. This is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I will just never find a setting spray as good as this. Like, are you kidding me? Like, it doesn't get better. I have gone through, guys, I couldn't even count how many bottles of this I've gone through, but it just feels so cooling on the skin. It melts the makeup together. It makes you look so flawless. It is so good, you guys. If you've never tried this, what are you doing? If you've never tried this, you need to pause this video, go buy it, and then come back. This will change your makeup game. Sometimes I feel like my makeup doesn't look blended, and then once I spray this, I just feel like everything comes together. It is an amazing setting spray, and I don't think I'll use anything else, you guys. It's so good. I am not kidding you when I tell you that this was the only eyeshadow palette I used this entire year. I'm not even exaggerating. This is the Too Faced Born This Way, the Natural Nudes Complexion Inspired Eyeshadow Palette. This is the most perfect eyeshadow palette for like everyday looks. So the look that I typically go for is I will put the shade Seashell in my crease, which is just like a basic kind of like tan shade. And then I will go in and I will mix like cocoa and maple together. Maple's really warm, so it kind of warms things up. And then I will go in with this shade, which is Truffle, which is like a darker, kind of like rich brown, kind of like a red undertone. And I will use that in the outer corner, or most of the time I use this as a liner, and it is just an amazing palette. I have it on my eyes today, and I use this shimmering pearl shade on my inner corner, but I definitely recommend glitter glue for these because they can have that kind of like chunky, loose glitter effect. So I go in with some glitter glue, put it on my eyelid, and then this comes out amazing. This is just the most amazing neutral palette ever. Like I feel like I could literally throw out all of my eyeshadow palettes and I would be just fine with this. And that scares me because I have so many eyeshadow palettes and I've spent so much money on eyeshadow palettes, but this is just where it's at, and it's so tiny, so thin. It's literally amazing. I love this palette so much. As for eyebrows, nothing really changed. I still use the NYX Professional Micro Brow Pencil. I think that this is so good for the price. You can get this at the drugstore. It reminds me a lot of the Anastasia Brow Wiz. It comes with the spoolie on one end and then the pencil on the other, and it's a very micro pencil, so you can really go in and draw those hairs the way that you want them. It's just amazing. Love it. And then to set my brows, nothing's changed either. This is the best brow setter I've ever used, and it's by Benefit. It's their 24-hour brow setter. I just really love the applicator on this. I kind of just brush my hairs up with it and put them where I want it, and this stuff will keep my brows in place. So I've never tried really anything else because I love this so much. So let me know if you guys have one that you really love, but so far this has been my go-to and I love it. So for liner, so this year I really didn't wear a lot of liquid liner. I mainly would just use eyeshadow as my liner. It was just really quick and easy, and I actually really liked the way it looked natural and stuff like that. But on days that I do wear liner, this has been my go-to. This is by Rare Beauty, again, Selena Gomez line. I really fell in love with this product because of the applicator. It makes it really easy for you to create like a really quick wing without sitting there for 20 minutes. I don't have time for that, and it's just really nice. I will say I wish it was maybe like a little bit more matte and maybe like a little blacker, but other than that, it's amazing. I do have it on my eyes today. I just think it's a great product, especially if you are a beginner. I think you would really like this. So for mascara, this is probably, again, one of my most used products in my makeup collection. This is, in my opinion, the best mascara in the entire world. Like, I think it is so good, you guys. So this is the primer. I don't think you need to have the primer to make the mascara look good because I actually purchased this mascara without the primer and I fell in love with it. So once I tried it with the primer, I was blown away, you guys. My lashes have never looked longer in full. It's just so good. The brush is amazing. Like, I don't think I've ever found a better mascara. Like, I'm not even kidding you. This is by NYX, and this is the On the Rise Volume Lift Mascara. So this is what the wand looks like. This one's actually like overdone. I have a new one in my makeup bag that is ready to go. This is what the wand looks like, you guys. It really just grips onto your lashes, and I don't know if it's the brush or the product or if it's a combination of both. I think it's a combination of both because this brush really just grips your lashes and like puts them sky high. I got my sister on this mascara. She loves it. And then once I tried the primer, I was blown away. So this is the On the Rise Lash Booster. So actually is black, so it's not like it's going to leave that like weird white kind of gray effect. Sometimes when you try primers, they can kind of mix with your mascara and make your lashes look gray instead of black. So this is black. So once you actually put just this on, you could get away with it as a mascara. Like it's weird. It's like when you put this on, it's almost like, is this the mascara? But it's not, it's the primer. So what I like to do is apply this, and this actually has a different brush to it. So this one I like to apply like a pretty thin layer, but make sure it's on there. And then I will let it dry for, I would say like 30 seconds, and then I go in with this, and you guys, your lashes will never look better. Like, and I'm sorry if you try this and you don't agree, but I think it is the best mascara that I've ever used, and it's from the drugstore. I couldn't say more good things about the combo of these two. So good. Save your money and try this, I promise you. All right, we are almost done with makeup. So last category is lips. As you can see, I don't have many products here to talk about because of the masks. I did not find myself trying new lip products at all because I figured like no one can see my lips. What is the point? And I just really did not try any new products this year for lips. But my go-to combination, and I don't think it'll change anytime soon, it's what I have on my lips today, is the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Liner in Pillow Talk. I've gone through so many of these, I'm not even kidding you. It's usually, it comes and it's like quite a bit longer, but because I've sharpened it so much, it's so tiny. This is the best Your Lip But Better lip liner. It's so natural. It's what I have on my lips today, and I love it. And then the lipstick is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk as well. So this works hand in hand with this lip liner. These two I would just pair together and call it a day, and I loved it. But sometimes I would want to kind of give myself a little bit more dimension in my lips, so I would go in with the Kim Kardashian lipstick in the shade Nude, and I would just apply this like on the center just to give a little bit of dimension to the lips. This shade is a really pretty kind of like, I don't know if you guys will be able to see that, but it's like a peachy kind of nude. So I would apply this right in the center of my lips on top of that lipstick, and it would just be the perfect combo. But those were definitely my go-to lip products. Do any of you guys feel that you didn't really try a lot of lip products this year? What do you feel on it? I feel like I just wore the same exact lip color literally every day. So I just wanted to mention this product because I really enjoy this. This is by Laneige. This is their Sleeping Care Lip Sleeping Mask. This is so good if your lips feel chapped or if you just feel like you really need to moisturize them. It has this really nice kind of like strawberry scent to it. It gives your lips like a really nice pinky shine, and I just really love this product. It feels, when you put this on your lips feel like butter. So I actually really like to apply this before bed and sleep with it on, and it really makes your lips like really soft and supple. I just wanted to mention that product. All right, now we are moving into more of like skincare and body products. So these two moisturizers were definitely the moisturizers that I used the most this year. This one is by Neutrogena, and this is their Hydra Boost Gel Cream for extra dry skin. And my skin has been so dry, you guys, and this stuff really helps. So I've actually used quite a bit of it. I'm almost at the bottom. It's oil-free, fragrance-free, dye-free. This is an amazing product. I actually got it from either Target or Walmart, and it just feels amazing on the skin. I like to apply this down my neck as well. You can't forget your neck because that is where you will start to show age, which scares me. I did kind of go between these two. This is the Clinique Moisture Surge. Again, this one is like really moisturizing as well. They have very similar formulas. They're more of like a gel texture, and I really think that the gel texture is what gives your skin that really nice moisture. Sometimes I find when I use just like a regular moisturizer, it doesn't really, my skin doesn't drink it up, like it just kind of sits there. But these gel formulas really kind of like absorb into the skin and feel amazing. This next product that I want to talk about is amazing. This is by Isle of Paradise, and this is the Self-Tanning Face and Body Drops. This is in the shade Medium. So I actually mixed this in with this moisturizer right here because this is like a gel like formula. this blends in really nicely with this. You're supposed to blend these drops in with your favorite moisturizer and then apply it to your face. I've tried this with like a thicker moisturizer and it kind of just separates, like it doesn't really blend together nicely. Whereas this moisturizer, because it is like that gel-like, kind of like watery formula, it mixes amazing with these drops. So what I like to do is just apply a little bit of this on the back of my hand, and then I will apply 2 to 3 drops of this into the moisturizer, mix it in, and then I will just apply it with my hand. You want to make sure that you wash your hands after applying this, because if not, it will stain your hands insane. I have actually used quite a bit of this and I just really love it. I have it on my skin today, but you can't really see it obviously because of all the foundation, but I just really like to do this because sometimes when I don't have foundation on and I feel really pale, I just feel like I look like dead inside. Like there's no color to my skin. So I like to have this to apply on my skin so that on days that I don't want to wear a lot of makeup, I still feel like I have some color to my skin. And also it blends with my self tan, which I'm going to talk about next. So this next product you guys have heard me talk about so many times on my channel. Like I have a video that I did like 5 years ago, I think, applying this, and this is the Loving Tan Deluxe Bronzing Mousse in the shade Ultra Dark. I have tried many tanners, you guys. I really have. I've tried probably every tanner on the market, like I'm not even kidding you, just to see like the differences in them, and Loving Tan is just the darkest. Like it really is, and I feel like it lasts the longest as well. Now they do offer so many different shades, so if you're like, holy shit, ultra dark, that's too dark for me, they have all different shades, so you can go by what shade works for you. But because I'm pretty fair, like I'm very fair skinned, and this looks great on my skin even though I'm very fair, you just have to make sure to blend it. And the trick to this product is definitely the mitt that you can order on the website as well. Also, I do want to mention, this is not sponsored or anything, but I actually do have a coupon code that I will leave right here for you guys where you can get a free mitt. And I definitely think if you're going to try this, you definitely need the mitt because they kind of go hand in hand together. Great about this is it does have a color guard, so you can really see where you're applying it. You can see where you've missed. It's just an amazing self tanner. I have tried so many tanners and this is just the one that I will always go back to. I have 2 body products that I want to talk about. These 2 products are definitely my favorite body products of all time. So the first one that I want to talk about is this. This is by the brand Kiehl's. I actually got this at Sephora, and this is their Nourishing Dry Body Oil. I didn't realize how amazing dry body oil is. The way that I like to apply this is when I get out of the shower, I just spray it directly on my body and blend it in. It blends like a dream. It smells like you are on some type of tropical vacation, which none of us are on. It feels amazing on the skin. It wears really nice, and in the summer, I use this so much and it made my skin look so healthy, like so glowing, so healthy. And it's so easy to apply because you literally just spray it on your skin, blend it in. It blends out in like 2 seconds. It's amazing. So I am 100% going to repurchase this. I have like this much left. I love this product. And then on days that I like really want to like drench my skin in moisture, I definitely go for this Sol de Janeiro. I know I'm probably saying it wrong. Brazilian Bum Bum Cream. This is actually completely empty, and I have, actually there's a little bit left, but I have a brand new one that's waiting for me. But as soon as you open this, you feel like you are on a tropical beach. Like, it smells amazing. It smells like coconuts, vanilla. It smells so good, and the best part of this is it lingers throughout the day. When you put this all over your body, you smell like it. Like, it almost smells like you're wearing this in a perfume. It's so good, and it's so creamy and buttery, and this stuff will just make your skin so moisturized, so hydrated. And again, I've repurchased this product so many times, and it's just the best. So these 2 are definitely my favorite like body moisturizers ever. Next up, I do have 2 hair products that I want to talk about. And the first one is this. This is by the brand Trust Professionals. So you can't buy this like at Ulta or Sephora. You actually have to get this through either a salon or a distributor. And we actually carry this at my salon, and I recommend it to all my clients. It is amazing. It is so good. So this is the Miracle Amino leave-in spray. It's amazing for hydration, detangles, offers heat protection, and it smells to die for. Like, this product is amazing. Whenever I use it on my clients, they're like, what did you just spray in my hair? It smells amazing. So This stuff really does help you brush your hair out. It's a heat protectant and it leaves like a nice shine. If you can find this at a salon, you need to purchase it. I definitely don't recommend buying hair products off Amazon. I know a lot of you guys are looking for this product on Amazon right now, and you might find it, but I definitely don't recommend doing that because a lot of times that people try to sell stuff through Amazon, it's products that are watered down, they're not the actual formula. I just don't recommend it. So if you want to try this product, definitely try to Google salons near you that sell it, or try to find someone that sells it, but if you can get your hands on it, I highly recommend. This other product is the same deal. It's by Milkshake. It's another product that you can't find at Sephora or Ulta, but again, I don't recommend buying products off Amazon. I know some of you guys still will. Shame on you. Shame on you if you do that. This is the Incredible Milk. This is actually the travel mini size. Again, we sell this at my salon, and I feel like almost every single client that I have purchases this because it smells to die for. It literally smells like a vanilla milkshake. This stuff is so concentrated, so when you spray it on your hair, it's really gonna help detangle. It's kind of on the same lines as this, except this one's a more thicker formula. If you guys have used It's a 10, the formula of this is very similar, where it's like kind of almost like a thicker cream. This one is almost just like a very fine mist. But this one, again, like I said, is kind of like a thicker one, so if you really need that extra hydration, if your hair is really super dry or damaged, I really like this for blondes because it really helps brush through your hair. It has a leave-in, a heat protectant, all of the stuff that your hair needs. So I had to mention these two because these are definitely my two favorite hair products of the year. First of all, how could I have even forgotten this? Okay, this hands down is maybe my favorite out of all of these products. Please don't judge me. I know I need to clean it, but I just need to share this with you guys, okay? If you were watching this video and you're like, wow, her hair looks really nice, it looks shiny, it looks smooth, it's because of this. This is the Revlon. I don't even know the actual name of this. So you might be asking, what the fuck is that? Looks like a big brush. This is actually a blow dryer brush. So what I like to do is you want to make sure your hair is like 70% dry before using this, because if you have sopping wet hair and you try to go in with this, you're gonna, one, be there for like 7 hours, and two, it kind of just defeats the purpose. What I like to do is get out of the shower, spray my products in my hair, leave my hair in like a towel, do my makeup, get dressed for the day, do whatever, eat, and then once your hair almost has all the moisture out of it, sometimes I will go in with a regular blow dryer and just kind of hit it really quick just to get most of the moisture out. And then what I like to do is section off my hair. I will take sections like about this thick, so I will leave about like this much hair down, and then I will start to go in with this product and I will start to blow dry. This is going to give your hair so much shine, so much body, and the most important part, I think, is the setting that you put it on. A lot of people will just go in and do full heat, full blown setting, and you will fry your hair off. There's only 3 settings: cool, low, and high. I like to put it on low because it's not as damaging and the heat's not as strong. You don't need your blow dryer to be extremely hot in order for your hair to blow dry. So if you're going to try this product, I definitely recommend turning the setting down. It doesn't need to be blasting hot. It doesn't need to be on the full-blown settings because you will burn your hair off, especially if you have lightened hair like me. This is amazing at giving your hair shine, body. It's amazing. I love it. It gives your hair that like really nice bend to it, and it gives it that shine. And then what I like to do, which I think is really important, is to end in the cool setting. So I will go on the cool setting and I will go over all of my hair and just really lock it into place and really make sure it cools down. That way it closes the cuticle and it gives your hair the most shine. Also, I find that when I use this, my hair will stay styled like this for days, like days on end. I usually like to go about 4 days. Sometimes I'll go 5 days without washing, and my hair will look like this for 4 days. Like, it actually really does keep my hair shiny and in place, and I think this is like $30 off Amazon. This I will recommend off Amazon because it's not like a product where they can like water it down. You're gonna get this product and it's gonna be what it's gonna be. So could not say enough good things, but like I said, turn your freaking heat setting down. All right, you guys, we are at the end of the video, but I do have one more thing that I want to talk about. Fake nails, okay, you guys? I'm talking the glue-on nails that you find at CVS and Walgreens that look like this, that we used to buy for our school dances when we were in middle school. You guys, these are so, I don't even want to say underrated because I feel like they're more popular now, but I kid you not. Okay, my nails right now, you see these gorgeous nails? Okay, focus on my nails, please. Thank you. Do you see these beautiful nails? Well, they're glue on, and I can't remember how much I paid, but it definitely wasn't $100 like you would pay when you went to the nail salon. So they come in so many different colors. This is the one that I have on right now. It's the Kiss Glam Fantasy Ultimate Illusion Nails. Amazing gel look. And it is. Like, they look like I paid for a full set at the nail salon, but I didn't. And you may be wondering, well, how do they stay on? Like, aren't they gonna just pop off? The answer is no. These last for about 2 weeks for me. There's different varieties of these where you can buy the ones that are the stick-on, or you can buy the ones that are glue-on. And I recommend the glue-on ones. The stick-on ones, you'll probably notice they pop off in about a week, but the glue-on ones, they will last you. And the most important step that I feel like a lot of people miss with applying these is you have to make sure your nail, your actual nail, is buffed and has no oil or anything on it. The glue won't stick as well if your nail is not buffed or if it has any type of natural oil on it. So you want to make sure that your nail is buffed and dry, and once you put the glue on and stick it on, they will last. Yes, I'll get one that will start to pop off, but I'll just carry the glue in my purse. I'll pop some more glue on the nail, pop it back on, and you never knew it fell off. I have gone through so many packs of these, and I get the most compliments on my nails than I ever have, and I'm always like, they're glue on, they're glue on. So once my sister introduced me to the glue-ons, she was like, Val, I promise you, like, they stay on. And I was like, dude, I'm not gluing fake nails on my nails. Like, it's not happening. And I think it was around my birthday in August, I bought a pair and I tried them, and I've never gone back. Like, they're so good. So highly recommend. That was everything, you guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I know that this year was a lot different than most years, and I'm hoping that 2021 is a little bit better. I'm not saying that it's gonna be like this miracle of a year where COVID's gonna just fucking disappear. Let's just hope that this year is better. Okay, let's pray. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up if you guys did enjoy this video, and I will see you guys in my next one.